This episode of the Dane Toddcast is brought to you by Absolute Aid CBD. Absolute Aid provides physical and mental aid for those who work hard and play harder. Whether you're trying to focus on the job or you need some pain relief after a long, grueling day in the outdoors hiking, hunting, riding, or running, they want to help you perform at your very best. Whether you're climbing mountains or moving them, Absolute Aid CBD is here for all of your life's pursuits. So get 10% off of your order at absoluteaid.com with the promo code TODCAST10. That's 10% off Absolute Aid with promo code TODCAST10. Absolute Aid, for those who seek to do more.
The Daily Toddcast. Podcast.
All right. Welcome back to the Danny Toddcast. It's your co-host, Robby B in the motherfucking house.
Hey, we should, dude, when you get back on your grind, we'll have to do more.
We will. I think this is like the 5th episode we've done together. Am I a record holder?
Oh, I think record holder for sure. I think the only other people that have been on maybe close to that is like maybe 3 times.
Like your brother?
I mean, yeah, my brothers, and then let's see who else. I mean, Bryce Hall. He's a photographer, touring guy.
Nice.
Yeah, some tour homies. But yeah, I think you're the champion at like.
I like how
5.
we get to like check in. This is like a little like journal diary entry. Like to go back and listen to our first one. All the way, like it's
right.
They are really. It's like a time capsule. Really big points in my life, our lives.
Right, dude.
Talking about stuff from your garage, and now you're where are you again? Ohio.
Oh, Idaho.
No, Idaho. Do people get those mixed up, or is it just me?
From my experience, just you.
Okay, great. That's a great experience.
How you been, man? Besides
I'm good.
Being sick.
Besides us talking about me being sick, it's not COVID. Hopefully, it's not bronchitis. And I don't think I've ever had bronchitis. But my allergies were like insane. I went to Sacramento. My best friend got married, so we were in a room with a bunch of people. And so I was like, how crazy would it be if, boosted, vaxxed, and still come back with something. But I took a test this morning. We're good.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, I got the vid and I was, vaxxed up and all that shit. And I got it.
I gotta say the vid.
The vid.
Got the vid, bro. But yeah, so you're going on tour and you said it's 2 weeks. How did this come along, man? This is exciting stuff. I thought you were retired, dude. So they must be paying you a lot.
I mean, it's not bad. It's good. It's good pay. I'm not complaining. I'll just say that it's good. I don't think I would have taken it if it was, not close to, or I think it's a little bit more than like what I would be getting paid, like at the job I just left, basically.
Okay, so you kind of just like swapping it, and you get to do something that did you miss it? Is that why you're thinking about going back on the road? Is it like a homie, or what was how'd that come along?
I've always missed it. That's my last tour was October 2019 with the Nothing More guys. So it hasn't been like terribly too long, like it hasn't been 5-10 years, but like
COVID just makes it feel longer, I'd imagine.
That too. I mean, I pretty much
your life moving forward.
Yeah, but it was random. The person I was saying that, Bryce Hall, the one that's been on the podcast, not as many times as you though.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You don't have your pad? Damn,
I don't know if I have it on here. I've been changing around.
We'll get some new ones.
Yeah. I was at work on my phone, like I should not be, and he posted on Twitter, not word for word, basically like gig alert, got a bandwagon or bus tour, holler at me. So I immediately just texted him, and he was like,
nice.
He was like, yeah, dude, I'll give you the job. And I was like, okay, cool. Obviously he had to like pass it to management and the drummer who is the manager and their actual management and stuff like that, and make sure, I mean, that I can do what I can tour, which I'm like,
know you.
I can't expect everyone to know my past, especially being gone.
I feel like I don't know, man. You never give yourself enough credit, but you are like, not everyone knows who you are, but definitely recognize your work, and
Yeah.
you're the guy for the job. So what band is it? Can you tell us more about that?
So it's her solo band. Her name is Nita Strauss.
Yeah.
So she's like an absolute shredder. I don't think it's all like instrumental. There's no vocals. I think she might have a song that has vocals. She collaborated with the guy from Disturbed, which is
Oh,
cool.
okay.
So I don't know
Is
what
this
the
like a
deal
new
is,
metal
but
tour or like I've never heard of?
the let's see, I have the AdMat thing on my phone here. But yeah, basically, well, I'm looking for that. Basically, I texted him and he put in motion with everyone that needed to do whatever to hire me. And within like a few days, everything was good to go, flights booked, and all that was left was just to put in my 2 weeks. So
Nice. So you're actually leaving your job, not taking time off.
yeah, full on left it because I was
Is that something you were thinking about doing?
yeah
And
for
this
a
kind of just helped.
while, and I won't say why. I like enjoyed my coworkers and all that stuff, and
It's never the
shout out to my
coworkers.
HR manager. She likes to listen to the podcast. What's up?
Nice. Oh, you're
Um,
actually friends with your HR manager. That's a change. That's cool.
yeah, one day she came in. She's like, said she was listening to my podcast, and I was like, oh shit, what episode? Like, please don't be one that's just like hammered, dropping like just crazy
I
shit.
love
But
how
it was
you're
okay.
like, how old are you now? Like 40, and you're like,
Yeah,
please, my manager won't let me
I know,
swear.
right? Um, but so the tour is the main band is Black Label Society,
Oh, dope.
and then I think the opening
So there's
band,
like a rock tour.
yeah, first one I never even heard of Black Label Society, but Black Label Society is the headliner, and then there's the opener, which is Jared James Nichols. I think he's a guitar player in Black Label Society. I haven't really done my research, but
Honestly, I think my ex general manager's brother is in that band.
really,
He just started it. Are they from
I could not tell you.
overseas?
I couldn't tell you a damn thing.
I think I'll get mixed up. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
But basically, so it's Nita Strauss and then Blackstone Cherry. They basically like will do 2 weeks, and they do 2 weeks. So it's a full, month tour for Black Label Society, but it's Nita is doing the first leg, or
Uh,
yeah, like the first leg, I believe. It's still
are you
not that
coming to the
long.
West Coast? You go West Coast, East Coast, or
So we
no? What's
start
the
we start in I fly into Burbank Friday tomorrow, and then on Saturday we go to San Diego, which is the first day. And then basically we end in Birmingham, Alabama. So we kind of make our way,
nice?
Nevada, Wyoming, Wisconsin, Tennessee, kind of just making Texas, I guess.
What
But
throw
yeah.
out some of the venues just so people get an idea of what like capacity and like what
Well, the first show in San Diego, which, by the way, that's kind of the first thing. The first couple questions I asked the drummer, because he was the one chatting with me and stuff like that. I was like, bandwagon or bus? And he said bus. I was like, thank God. And
nice.
then I didn't ask these, but I looked at the ad mats and stuff, and I was looking at the venues because I was like, what's this going to be like? Because apparently it's one of her bigger tours, why she's making
Sounds like it.
yeah. But like the first show in San Diego is at House of Blues.
Okay.
And then there's
That's legit,
other I mean the Apollo Theater, it sounds familiar. Like one of the shows is at the North Star Mohican Gaming and Resort. So that's probably going to be a nice venue. It should be some nice size venues like the New Orleans, the Fillmore, which is all right. But I mean, I feel like there's going to be, whether I can't remember the names or not, I wouldn't be surprised if I show up. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been here.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
This looks familiar. What kind of deliverables in the contract, or how does that work?
But usually it's like I do like a weekly rate, and then that kind of implies at least one video like per week.
Okay, so
But
it's not a recap every night like a Mice and Men style.
no,
It's
that
like,
was no of Mice and Men. We weren't doing that. It was just like if I were to do them more often, say if I were to do like 4 in a week, that would just because like maybe there was a bomb ass show and I just created some crazy
you got
clip.
excited.
But like the minimum is kind of like one video a week, but photos every night.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're covering photos for them to post on socials and everything, and then they take those, do whatever they want, and then like a video recap montage
Yeah.
per week with behind the scenes stuff, and then cool shit that you got
Yeah. The
They're
only
not
thing
safe.
that I have to do, which is I've done it a couple times before, but I just have to take meet and greet photos.
Okay.
So, but
Oh, you're gonna be the person they bring to the meet and greet, so it's like
no,
you're responsible for
I
taking the photos.
believe me, when he brought the guy brought it up, I was like, because I've done the thing with like of mice where like
You're
I
the
was the one
photographer.
running the entire thing.
Damn.
I hated it. So that would have been that honestly, that would have been a non-negotiable. Like if he
Would
would have been
you
like,
just said no, or ask for more money, or didn't take the job at all? What do you think would have
I
happened?
think if they were to be like, hey, like you're running the whole entire like VIP like meet and greet thing, from getting everyone to just handling 100% of the whole thing, I would have been like, no,
Not, and just not took
I
the
don't
job.
think so.
Just
I
not a
don't
good
know
fit. Yeah.
if they. I've just done it
That doesn't
before, and
seem
I
like
just not
your
my
job
thing.
description,
It's not my thing. Some people get hired to do photo, video, and they'll do merch, or they will do like another job. And by all means, like that's amazing, that's great. But like, I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah, you like to focus on your
Yeah,
stuff because your stuff's so good that I think you need all of Danny's focus on just getting good content.
but yeah, it's not a problem. They even have like lights that are going to be already like provided for me, and I just have to set them up and kind of like just tape down like a spot for them to stand or something like that, and just take photos and edit them right after because she'll send
Mhm.
Nita will send the meet and greet
Excuse
people
me.
all their photo with her and stuff like that.
That's
So
dope. Sounds
I've done
legit.
that before, yeah, with the Mice and Men guys. Maybe not like immediately right after, but I've done it with another band where basically I'd go straight from the meet and greet to the bus, edit, Dropbox, and then yeah.
Living the life. Now here's a tough question.
Oh
This is gonna be
shit,
2 weeks away from your girlfriend. How do you guys feel about that?
it's gonna be interesting.
Have you talked about this?
Yeah.
Do you want
Oh
to
yeah.
share?
I mean,
You're like,
we
babe,
can
I thought I was out. They
change.
call me back in.
No, 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 no.
He's like,
We
do
could.
what you love. I support you, honey. And you're like,
I
you
know,
sure?
right? It's a good question. I mean, it was easy. It's not fun leaving your job, so that was a conversation, but all good. It's no
Oh,
problem.
so even more of a plan is like, hey, life shift. I'm gonna take off, and then have you guys talked about like, yeah, what's life when you come back? Like when you
Well, I
come
have
back?
some stuff that I think I'm going to dial in, and this is a good segue, and we can talk about. Well, like you just asked, like after, because
Uh,
I'm not going to have a job basically. Like I'll have my freelance stuff, but
yeah,
not like a 9 to 5 per se. But when I come back, I have rescue water work that I'm doing, and then I have another company that I'm doing product photography for as well. So
nice.
I'll be coming back, and it's both hourly work. But it's just nice. I've been trying to find remote work, and this is
Yeah.
perfect. So coming back, I'm gonna try and put money into like a Squarespace site
Mm-hmm.
and kind of actually, do the same thing I did in back home in California. I paid for my business license, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Make
like
it all legit.
Danny Todd Photography is a business. I paid taxes on it, so
Yep.
I think I'm gonna kind of hone in more on the product photography. It'll be a you know other things on the site, like because I
Like
do
people can
more than
hire you
just
for other stuff, but your focus is more on sending your shit. I'll make it look cool.
yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. But I mean, I kind of had that plan when I come back. And, I'm not against getting like maybe a fun part time job at like a brewery or something, something that like,
Stay social, get that cash money.
so yeah, something where no matter what, like, okay, I work this day, and this day, or something like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those where it's like part of my like rationale of out of nowhere just putting in my 2 weeks and leaving on tour was I'm 30. I'm not gonna have many more chances in my life to just like get out and just do something right away
Yeah.
because
I said 40, but I meant 30. But yeah, 30 is
yeah,
still young, but you can like, dude, you can do anything. What's gas prices like out there? Are you saving a little money?
dude,
Is the cost of living like lower?
dude,
So you don't have to make as much to survive or what?
what's okay, hold on, what's like your average gas price right now for you?
Honestly, in Sacramento, I saw $5.99.
Blech. uh I think I saw yesterday I
Oh, it
went
was
to
Oakland, I think
Walmart.
$5.99. I was like, oh, they're robbing people out here $5.99.
I went to the Walmart gas station just because it was
Mm-hmm.
closest to where I was and I was like almost running out of gas.
Yeah.
uh a little over 390.
Okay. Yeah, I would
Sometimes it
suggest
pushes 4, but like it just depends on Walmart versus maybe the nicer one down the street called Maverick. That might have been like
Maverick.
405 versus
That's funny. But that's like hi
394.
to people out there, but they're just not used to this Bay Area life.
The gas prices that we're having here right now, even with this crazy gas thing, is
Yeah.
like the normal back in California. So like
Before all this.
everyone's getting like bent out of shape here because the gas is so expensive. But I'm like, I've been paying this for as long as I've been
Yeah,
driving.
you
So
need
I'm
like three
fine.
jobs to survive out here. So I like how you're just freelancing, and then yeah, just any job that can give you cash tips is like the best, especially at your age. Like that's
I'll
the
just
way
start
to go.
stripping, dude. Cash
That
tip.
works too, man.
Baby.
Sex work is work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Right?
didn't think you were gonna start blowing guys, but
No.
it's
Hey, no, dude.
just gonna escalate into.
Pass.
Have you thought about
Hey,
starting
20 bucks
OnlyFans?
is 20 bucks, man. I'm just kidding. What?
Have you thought about starting OnlyFans?
No, dude. We've talked about it as a
You
joke,
know, if
doing like
guys
for
could, we
feet,
would, but it's just like, who's paying for this?
like
Uh,
as a joke, because like just fucking broke, dude. Even with a job, even
Yeah.
with the full-time job, it was like paycheck to paycheck. Because
Yeah.
brand new house, like I need a desk, I need I need shit, we need cooking supplies, we need food.
Yeah.
Like before you know it, I'm like a week away from my next paycheck and I have like $70. I'm like, this sucks.
Man, I'm gonna sell pictures, and you're a good photographer. I bet your feet look good.
Yeah, dude. I'd do it. I think I would do it right. I would do it great.
There'd be like
I'd dress them
liquid
up.
death in the background.
I would dress
Like,
them up, dude. I would put like
little faces on them.
Yeah.
I think guys talk shit about girls on these sites, but if we could, we would.
It's just
But we
not, I
can't.
don't think the demand for male content on
Exactly,
OnlyFans is
supply and
popping.
demand. We love the ladies.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know there's probably a big, demographic for like the gay community, but like, and I'm
Well,
all
I didn't
for
even think
that,
about
but
that.
like,
I
I
probably
just
love
don't
those.
know, like,
Definitely you.
because I know you have to like interact with people who subscribe to you to, make it.
Yeah,
all
and it wouldn't be
this.
authentic if you're just like doing your feet pics for money.
Yeah,
You
and
want
then-
like a relationship almost.
What am I supposed to say to like a girl or a straight or gay guy talking about my feet? Like, how am I supposed to talk to him or her about this? Like,
Same way, like, hey, I like that photo you took, like of that waterfall. Except the
different.
waterfall is your
Just-
feet.
I don't know. I would feel weird about it.
Maybe we'll explore this on the next episode.
Yeah.
We'll do an experiment.
So enough about me, because you're
That's
definitely
what
the host
people
of
want
this
to know,
show.
man.
You're definitely the host of this one. So what have you been doing? Because you obviously you have the podcast, but it's been a bit. You do seasons, but
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I got the second season coming.
Yeah. What's going on? I mean, what have you been doing? I mean,
All right, the last time I talked to you, I was on Check Please Barry, I think. And then we did like the Rock, right? In Moana.
oh yeah.
Gosh. And I got like a Maui doll shortly after, which was funny. It was on like a Pacifica free group, which those things are addicting. Like free stuff don't do it.
Yeah. Dude, free stuff is amazing. Like,
So anyway, I got like a Maui doll. So thought of you. Yeah, just working behind the scenes of the restaurant. We are dude, I can't talk about certain things. There's something happened at the restaurant, which is like a big deal. I can't jinx it.
and a good thing. A good thing.
A good thing.
Okay.
There's a lot of my time spent supporting my dad behind the scenes, and then also working towards this particular goal, which we should know more in 2 weeks, and then I'll tell everyone. And then the band is kind of like come back now that like COVID is like lifted a bit restrictions. So we've been playing some shows, and it feels like 2006, 7, 8, 9 again. Like hella people come out, they buy merch before we even play. Like I've crowd surfed the last like 5 shows.
The photos you posted from like the recent one,
Yeah,
like it looked fun, dude.
Yeah, it's really fun, and it's just like everyone's out there having a good time. So the music scene is like alive and well, which is great. We played like a show every weekend in April, and I thought it was a good idea. It was fun, but working, during the week on all the many hats I wear, and then playing shows, I found myself not being able to like rest or recharge. I was skipping therapy appointments. I was still working out, and I wasn't eating as well, but I still was. And then, so I feel like me getting sick right now is like the culmination of the last month, where I was just like kept pushing when I knew I should have like stopped to check in myself, and I didn't. So I think this is my body like
like
shutting down.
yeah, your body's like, hey, if you're not gonna like take
Exactly.
time out, like you thinking like, all right, I need to slow down for a second. Your body's like, nah, fucker, we're gonna make you stop for a second.
Yeah.
Like,
And I've literally been telling my therapist, my friends, my family, like, I need to slow down. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. And then I was just trying to make it to this wedding celebration. So, working on the breaker stuff and then the band and a few other things. And then just, yeah, I had really bad allergies on the way home. And it kept me up all night 2 nights ago. And then I was doing a photo shoot last night after a workout. And it was just slowly killing me. But I got to get that content. So
dedication, dude.
It sucks,
awesome.
but it's awesome. So yeah, today I felt better. I broke my fever broke, and I took a COVID test, like I said. So I'm starting to feel better, and seeing you and doing this like gives me energy. I have another workout. I'm gonna work out today and do a few more content. Huh?
Just like kind of like a distraction.
I think so. It just forces me to kind of get up because I could have just like canceled everything and stayed in bed, but I don't think that necessarily would have made me feel better. So yeah, just trying to go really, really easy here.
I mean, you don't sound terribly sick at all. Like if you didn't tell me, I don't think I would have noticed.
Yeah, I feel like my voice is strained a little bit, and then obviously I was blowing my nose earlier, but
fucking disgusting.
So yeah, what'd you say?
I was like, is it fucking disgusting?
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, I feel like there was other things. The main thing is, so yeah, the band's been like, we've had our second EP like recorded since like last July, I think.
Damn.
So there was a lot of stop and go because of COVID.
Okay.
So Joel from Pinup and Darius from Spite requested us to open their hometown show at the X Bar on May 21st. So we're announcing that here. And then we were like, fuck it, we're just gonna make it our EP release.
May 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
are you gonna be home or what?
Well, so this is what I'm gonna be doing, and we'll go back into your band stuff because I want to talk more about it.
Phlegm.
I know.
You got that.
Now you sound sick. Everybody, Robby.
You jinxed it.
I know, right? The last day of this tour is May 17th, and I would imagine that I fly home 18th or 19th. But I'm asking them to fly instead of flying me back to Idaho. I'm gonna just have them fly me back to San Jose so I haven't seen my folks, my family since I moved. Cool. So I'm gonna be back for at least like a week. So I will in fact
meet up,
be
drink
home.
some yerba mate or something in the parking lot.
I know, right? Not when I come straight from the gym and you guys are in the back of a pickup. So the 21st.
Yeah, 5/21. I believe so.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
I'm flemming your bourbon. I like it.
I always tell myself I need to stop drinking carbonated beverages while I'm on the podcast, but I just keep doing it, and it like whatever.
It's like we're right there in the room with you.
I know, right? If you can only smell it. But yeah, I should be. Yeah, that's so Saturday the 21st.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
Hope so.
I think that's it.
Oh well, yeah. Let me know because I should be back for sure in that area.
Yeah, dude, it'd be good to see you in the flesh.
And that's a good place because I'm not gonna have a car. I mean, I'm gonna have to borrow a car for one thing that I have to do, but I could walk there if I wanted.
That is true.
Close. Sick.
So yeah, awesome. I think that show's gonna be crazy. I've known those kids, Darius and his brother, for like ever. Yeah. They used to come to 5 character shows, so it's just, and they're huge. Their band is insane. So it's just like full circle moment, and it's like living a dream, man. Awesome. I don't know how else to describe it. So
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good description.
Yeah, it's I've been in a band since 2003 or 4. Like yeah, it's at that point now where I've seen it come multiple times. That's why I can appreciate this one because it really does feel like 2008, 2009, where it's just go time.
Are you guys gonna play the new EP?
Yeah, we're adding we already were playing the songs. Is that what you're asking? In like our
songs? Oh, so the new stuff you guys wrote, you guys have been playing that? Yeah,
we've been playing some of them, and then we're gonna there's 2 songs I think that we still need to kind of work on because again with COVID it was weird. We were like practicing to record then not, and then so we're finishing some of the songs in the studio. So they're done on on wax, as they say, but
Yeah.
I can't necessarily perform them as well. And we need
Mm.
to brush up on a few things. So we're going to practice. We practice in San Jose now.
Okay.
So we're going to practice, a couple of times in May, and then hopefully work in the rest of the tracks that are on that EP.
Okay, cool.
I doubt anyone's going to know the difference, but it would be cool to like actually have perform them, and hopefully someone will film it.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick. And I don't know, when do you want, because I have that one song that you sent.
Oh,
You
you
sent
want to
all of
drop?
them, but
Should we just drop the single right now and then move on with our life and talk
I mean,
about
I
the
can
real
do it
deal?
now, or I can have it at the end. Whatever. I mean, you make the call. I got it right here. It's up to
We
you.
could just we'll drop it at the end,
Very end.
and then
Okay.
we'll clip it. We'll clip it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll have
All
that
right.
at the end. Maybe I'll do it before like the outro. So we'll sign off.
I want us to listen. Can we listen?
Oh yeah,
to
we
get
can listen to it
your
together.
reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So that could be, yeah, just let me know and I'll fucking smash that fucking button.
Yeah, we'll do like we're on the radio or something.
Yeah. Oh, dude. This
Hot
is
95.4, May 21st, coming to the X Bar. Damn, we should just play it now. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
But
yeah,
yeah, so that's my life. And then I got something else I'm cooking up, man, that is just the culmination of my entire being. And like this is one of those things like I literally can't talk about it, even though like maybe 5 people from Pacifica might listen to this.
But it's like something that, other people are, banking on
It's
certain things.
It's very time sensitive and it's strategic.
Damn.
So it's yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be
Can I just
nuts.
ask, and if you can't say anything, I totally understand. But is it very specific to Pacifica?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, because you do
So
a lot
that's
of
why it's
work
not a big
within
deal
the
here,
community.
but it's a big deal here.
Okay.
Big deal there, but not a big deal. You get what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's exciting though. When can we expect to? Is that the 2 weeks thing you said?
the 2 weeks thing is for breakers.
Breakers. Okay.
Or yeah.
I know you can't say anything. I'm trying to get timelines
chapter
right
of
because
No,
the thing is, I mean,
if anyone knows the restaurant business, they could possibly guess what I'm talking about. I just don't want to jinx it, like knock on wood.
yeah.
But this next thing is I'll probably announce officially, or like my goal is June 1st.
Okay.
And that'll also be it'll also be the kickoff of the second season of my podcast.
Oh.
But if I tell you the title of my second season, then it'll tell you what I'm doing. So that's why it's all going to drop at the same time.
So you'll
Does
post
any of
stuff
that
on your
make
social.
sense?
Yeah, no, it made sense. So
Yeah.
you'll probably post on like say your Instagram, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go even harder on Instagram. I'm finally gonna dust off my TikTok. A lot of my following, like even location based and the demographic that I'm going for, is on my Facebook. But yeah, I'll be like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. Did I say Facebook? Yeah. So those
Facebook
4.
again. Yeah.
And then YouTube, and then my website. I
Sick.
clean that up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and for people who are listening, I'll put those links and whatnot in the show notes.
Yeah, I appreciate that because you can support from afar on all the things I'm doing.
Well, when I can just shell out money, I will support.
Yeah.
But
you
now,
can just make content
high
with me.
fives. Yeah, dude.
And you make the coolest little like clips, like if you smell,
If
like
you
like
smell.
all these like 50-year-old women were messaging me like, "That's so cute."
Well, dude, you should sometime come and whenever you get a free long weekend or something, gonna come out to
You want me to fly out there?
Idaho. Then we can make we'll just bang out like a few episodes and
Dude, I'm down.
film. And
Is there like a Southwest like $49 want to get away flight? Should we look it up?
for
one day?
sure. Like I was looking at my flight because I have to buy my own flight, from California back to Idaho.
After you visit.
I think Southwest, it was a nonstop for like 119. But they get cheaper. There's some it just depends on, time and day and month and how far in advance you book it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is there any like little what's like hot right now? What do you like making? What are you into more content creation wise? Is it photos, videos, GIFs, memes? Like what really gets you excited and you think that people respond to the most?
That's a good question because when I do get hired for tours, for example, that's
Mhm.
mainly based off of my video work. The photo work is just kind of for me, click, click, I'm comfortable with, that. And it's, I can get creative with it, but those are more just like, okay, cool. Like snap, snap, like good looking photos. Then, then I can get creative with them. But the video aspect is so much more in depth. So I would say, as when you're talking about like the music world, 100% video. But like when
Mm,
I'm here doing like my freelance stuff, I've been really loving the product photography, which is why I'm wanting to like hone in on that more when I come back.
mm.
But once I get a better computer, I want to dive more into doing like I already animate stuff, but I want to go further in depth with it. Have a computer that can handle just more. So,
Yeah.
get into that, maybe more 3D stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I want to,
And is that like
yeah.
that moves?
Huh?
Is it like the Nothing Nowhere stuff that you did? Like is that what that was?
Nothing more
Nothing more. Where it was like him like falling, like is that the stuff you're talking about? Animation?
falling.
Well, it was like him, and then it was like mirrored, and then it would like split out and come in, or was that just
Oh,
video
oh, he was
effects?
on this like machine thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's basically I got lucky with that shot because we were at a festival and that was like dead center. He's on this like if you know nothing more, you know what I'm talking about, but it's like some weird, I think they call it like the Scorpion. But it's this
Mm.
huge drum machine thing and it's on hydraulics and it's moving like crazy, but that was in the middle of the stage and I had basically kind of like a silhouette of him because I was shooting behind him.
Yeah.
So I filmed that and then I just like layered it and did all this crazy
So that
editing. But like,
that's video
yeah.
effects. You're talking. So when you say animation, what do you mean?
Oh,
Like
I mean,
3D?
like, try to get into more, like, say I want to create a can.
Uh-huh.
I'll, try 3D modeling and animate it. And okay, say I want the can to crush now, now
Oh,
I'll
okay.
animate the crush or, like, if I'm doing product photography or something like that, like more like commercial based, I want to like, if I can make myself a business of doing like product photography and like get big clients and do cool shit, like that's kind of the realm I'm trying to go. I just want to take everything to the next level.
That makes
Unfortunately,
sense.
with a 2015 MacBook Pro, I can't really.
I have three Macs that like shit out on me like over the
It
last like
sucks,
pandemic.
but
I
luckily,
was
like
holding
the
on to
new
your last the
things,
last one.
yeah, luckily the new thing, like the new computers are. I mean, I'm not gonna get a MacBook. I'm gonna get like the desktop,
Ah,
so it can handle more. But they're getting like cheaper and cheaper, which I mean they're still expensive. But like I'm not gonna. I
yeah.
think I priced out the one that I'm gonna get, and I'll have to revisit once it's time to do it, just to see if I want to put more to it and whatnot. But like I think like after tax and whatnot, it was like $2,400.
Mm,
But my MacBook, when I got it in 2015 or whenever I got it, I think it was close to that. Like it was like 3,400.
that's crazy. How come you're not gonna get like how come you don't do a MacBook so you can take it with you and then just plug it to like the monitor
I mean, that's not a
when
bad
you're
idea, but
home?
also I mean, it is more expensive. Um, but the thing is, I do have a monitor. It's just like a gaming Asus monitor. It's not that great. I would have to spend for like a legit monitor.
Yeah, like
I
one from
plan on it.
Apple. I tried to steal one
The
when
new
I worked
ones.
there. Didn't work out.
They have the
It
newer
was it was
ones.
so beautiful. Yeah, like lightning,
The
whatever,
new
or I don't
ones,
know.
yeah, they have, which are I
I used
think
to have two
$1,000. But
when
yeah,
I worked there, and I was just like, I just want to take one of
yeah.
these home.
So
How
it's one
can I
of
do
those where
this?
it's like, say I get the laptop. I mean, so if I get the one that I want to get right now, it's just the 27-inch, the M1s.
uh,
2,400 bucks, and I will manage with that screen and my Asus. I think it's like a 32-inch, so it's a good screen. I wouldn't color correct on it or anything, but like
mm,
at least I'll have two big screens. But if I get the MacBook, I'm gonna have to definitely buy another screen, no matter what, because I don't want to edit
yeah,
small
I would
things
try to get
on.
the Apple. I just like the idea of taking my laptop with me if I need to work
Yeah,
on the go, especially if you're on tour and stuff. How do you
well,
if
that's
you
the
just are
thing.
you can have both?
Well, see, that's the
Don't you want
thing. I
both?
don't just because I left my work and I'm going on tour. It's not really me reclaiming like my path as a touring content
Okay,
creator.
you're more open for business at
It's
home
Yeah. I mean,
unless
I'm
something
very
cool comes
excited about
along.
this tour. I don't know if this is like. I mean, honestly, hey, say I come back and like 2 weeks later I get a tour offer. Like I'll have to weigh it out and see what, I'm trying to accomplish. But I'm not saying like I'm 100% back in the tour world. Like, all right, let's go all in. I mean, I'll be all in on whatever I get hired for, but
Of
like,
course.
I'm not sure this is like a 100% going back into the tour world. More of like okay, like pick
This help
it
you
and
quit your
pick and
job
choose. Pick and
and
choose. Yeah.
transition into the work you really want to do.
Yeah, because I was trying to leave that place, and I won't say anything more because no hard feelings at all. It's
It
all
was
good,
just
nothing
text me
wrong.
later, dude.
I just that was my second job ever. Like
It's
real
crazy because
job
yeah,
besides
you've just
tour.
been a lot of your
So
20s were spent on the road. Yeah.
yeah, so like it's still new to me having a regular job. I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy. So I kind of was waiting for something to bridge the gap, so I didn't go straight to unemployment.
Yeah. I think this is perfect.
So yeah, I mean, I'm very stoked. I'm a little nervous because it's been 2 years since my tour. I know it's gonna be fine, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah. What do you
Definitely.
eat? Like, are you, because I mean, you're pretty fit, right? Or like, are you eating clean beside, or like, because you've been working out and getting back on that hype. So
Um,
how does tour affect that? Or do you just kind of manage and then get back into it when you get back? Or,
I'm gonna try and make an effort to be a little bit better. Um, I know that this group they have a few of them that are pretty into fitness and whatnot.
okay.
So I'm not quite sure exactly like just because my days are going to be pretty busy. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. I probably won't get a chance to really work out during like show days, but days off I'll try and work out. But food wise, I'm not sure. I might just try and just keep it pinching pennies and just get like I'm gonna eat a lot of the same thing for most of the days. And I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. It could be ham and turkey sandwiches with just craft singles. Like not healthy really, but like
Just fuel.
yeah, because I mean I need to make sure that I save my money. Like, yeah, I'm sure if we'll go out to like a dinner or two, maybe on days off, but like
And
I
don't
think
you
I'm
eat
more
at the
just like,
venues? Is there like a rider? It's like we need a
well,
salad for our photographer, or like,
that's what I don't know about this band. I don't know what they're gonna get. If it was a mice and men, I'd be like, okay, cool. I can have, peanut butter or, turkey and cheese sandwiches every single day. Or, some tours have catering. And the
gotcha.
last tour I had, we had catering every single day, 3 times a day. It was easy.
How do you get catering on the road? What, like, so you wake
So,
up, where are you?
every day, like for example, my last tour with Nothing More, it was Nothing More and the band Ghost. It was, arena tours.
Yeah, they're like huge.
So basically you'd wake up and they have like this own room for like tables, and they had catering like buffet
Oh,
style.
because you're staying in hotels?
No, you'd
Or,
pull up to the show
oh,
in your
got you. So,
buses,
like,
and
you guys pull up
like
and
House
it's
of
like in the
Blues.
morning.
House of Blues,
They feed you
every venue
breakfast.
they have, not breakfast, I think they just do lunch and dinner,
Okay,
but
gotcha.
that one you had breakfast, and then there was lunch and dinner, and it was all in that same room and at the same time. And
But the
yeah,
venues and everyone were responsible for feeding you guys when you got there. Not
base
you guys didn't bring your own like caterer on the
no,
road,
no,
or
but I
like,
think it was like, I don't. This is something that I can't really speak too much on because I'm not like I don't know, the tour manager, management, promoter, or whoever like is all in charge of taking care of that. But I'm sure there's like a budget within the band
Mhm.
that they're like, okay, like it's probably a local catering company that they hire, and they come and bring like, this is what we want. This is do
Yeah,
this,
I imagine it's part of the rider or part of
but you also
the
get your rider
contract.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but every
that's
every
cool.
band gets a rider, so I don't know what they're gonna have. I mean, with like for example of Mice and Men, usually it was like some bags of chips and some salsas and stuff, a veggie platter thing with dips,
That's cool.
your bread, meat, and cheese, your
Yeah.
beer, your stuff like that.
So
And
you guys would like stock up and then you save it on the bus. So at least you have
yeah,
something to eat as you go. And then if a venue takes care of you, that's like a bonus.
oh, it's always yeah, it's definitely a bonus when the venue can take care of you. But
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, I'm just curious because like now that I'm older and I'm dealing with food issues and trying to eat clean, and I got my CPAP because I still have sleep apnea. It's just like I can't.
yeah, dude.
It's like if I went on tour now, I would need like I feel like I would be very specific on what I need in order to function.
Yeah, it's not hard because I mean, they're usually most buses have a decent like refrigerator. Um, so I don't know. It's just a matter of, I don't know. sometimes you just get like bored and you're like, I want a burger.
Yeah.
But dude,
Just give me a
bringing up
burger.
sleep apnea, I'm gonna take another one, but I went to like a dentist
Oh
because they
shit.
do. I had the take home test.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
dude,
go.
I have sleep apnea.
How often were you waking up every hour?
So
Did it give you
I
that?
don't have the
Give you
thing. I don't
that?
have the sheet close to me, but I only had three like big episodes where I completely stopped breathing, but I had a lot more of the small ones. I forget how many, but it was
Well, usually like so I was waking up like every 2 minutes. Like
okay.
I was dying in my sleep. So my number was severe. It
Yeah,
was like 36 or 40.
I think I was just under the severe.
So you're like 20 to 30.
I think I was like 27.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty
I
like
wish I had
that's
it.
pretty serious, man. Yeah, I feel like everyone has sleep apnea now and they either know it or they don't, but
Yeah. Well,
sleep is so important.
I
I
mean,
didn't use my machine like the last 4 or 5 days, and I'm like a zombie of myself. But I thought this is what I normally felt like. But now
yeah.
when I use it and I feel great, I'm like, oh, that's what sleep feels like.
Hmm.
And my
Yeah,
dreams aren't as intense.
I think I want to go like get an actual sleep test, go somewhere, do it because I did the take home one and it was all
When they put it on
right,
your
but
finger, like
I
you
had
sleep.
like, let's see here. Yeah, I had the finger. Was it like it's like reads your oxygen, blood levels and
Yeah,
stuff. And then I had something on my chest which hooked up to like an airflow thing that you put in your nose
yeah,
and your like kind of
that's how I
catches your
sleep with.
mouth. Um which sucked because I had to like tape the tube thing to my fucking arm and that tape ripped off so much hair.
Really?
I was so uncomfortable. Like I'd wake up in the middle of the night by like the tape like rubbing and like
Why did you need to tape it to yourself?
they gave me like surgical tape.
No,
Like they gave me like not like I'm not using like scotch tape or duct tape or it was like kind of more of what you I don't know if you went to the hospital, that's kind of the tape
yeah.
they would give you.
But what
But
was it? What were you taping? The
well,
tube just to
yeah, because I
stay?
needed it because then it'd be all over the place and then you risk it like
Oh,
getting unplugged
that's
and
funny. Now I show you my setup. It's just like it's
well,
everywhere. It
yeah,
just when it
there
stays on,
was
it's great.
nothing. It wasn't like an actual like CPAP. It was
Yeah,
just like the two
it's just the
things.
test. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's
Um.
multiple now. So there's one that I have one that just goes in the nose.
Mhm.
There's one that goes over the mouth. There's one that goes over just the nose. There's
Yeah.
one that sits under. So I have the one that goes in the nose now.
Yeah.
That
So
was
I
pretty good. But when my nose is clogged, I don't use it, and that's often
yeah.
when I eat food I shouldn't.
So I went through the whole thing and I went back and they like took scans of my teeth and I was because they were gonna give me one of the mouth guard ones.
Oh yeah, I don't think
So
those work. But
yeah, I don't know. I ended up not going with it because
and
the
a surgery
lady's a
sometimes
quack.
doesn't stick eiter.
Yeah.
So they recommend not getting the surgery.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't.
How
Well,
did
that
you
was
find
because
out
I was
about this
definitely
though?
I
What
wasn't severe. I just because like super severe is like an actual like you're there could just be extra skin. It just could be
I think that's what I
thick.
had because I felt like this my entire life, even as a kid.
Huh.
So I might just have the extra skin. They used to poke holes in people's throats and like have them breathe through a straw back
Fuck
in the
that,
day.
dude. Fuck that.
And then a
Shit.
guy invented the CPAP using a vacuum cleaner.
There you go, dude.
Crazy, huh?
Who needs to spend all that money on a fucking CPAP
The
machine?
CPAP, you just
Dyson,
jam
baby.
a pen-sized hole through your throat.
Eh,
I started smoking when I was 14. How can they say it wasn't addicting?
Smoking if you
What's that
got 'em.
guy's name? I can't remember it. On South Park, the guy who talks like that.
What?
It's
South?
the Uncle Jimbo's like friend. He's got the. Is it Ned? He's like, you
Oh,
watch
I
South
think
Park?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is he one of like the hick hunter guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the names, but I recall.
Anyway, I was trying to ask you, why did you even get a sleep test? Did I know that you were struggling to sleep, or like did the dentist say something, or what was the
Well, so my brother and dad both have
what?
my brother, one of my brothers and my dad have CPAPs. So they have it, and usually that it kind of runs in it's part of the gig. But I've always had I could have 6, 8, 10 hours of sleep, and most of the time I'm tired. still
Yeah,
throughout the
you don't
day.
feel refreshed.
Caffeine will help for a little bit, and then you're just like whatever and tired again. I mean, I drink a lot of water. That's just part of being healthy and fitness, especially.
Yeah, trying to
So
drink water.
I kind of attest waking up maybe twice, maybe sometimes 3 times a night to take a piss.
Oh yeah, I thought that too until I
But
realized that was sleep apnea.
they were saying that when you have one of those episodes,
Yeah,
it triggers and you wake up and you're like, well, I have to feel like I have to pee now. So you go pee, but you think you just have to go to the bathroom. But
yeah,
really you're having an
yeah.
episode.
You weren't in like a deep sleep where you don't need to pee.
Yeah. So that, I don't know, just
So you
not
fell
quality sleep.
off, and then you went.
Yeah.
How did you hear about it? Was it me, or I guess your family?
Well, I mean, just, I don't know, just knowing about what it is. And obviously we've talked about it. I think, obviously my mom or my brother and dad having it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
my dad got a test after me, and he has it.
yeah.
And he already has a bunch of energy, but then now he has even more, which is scary. But yeah, I remember just feeling really off and just being like something's wrong. And then I think my doctor suggested getting a sleep apnea test. And then I used it the first night. And I was like, oh my God, like that's what sleep's supposed to feel like.
Right.
Because I would just wake up angry and I'd be irritable and my back would hurt. And I'd have these really intense dreams, like full movies.
Damn.
And yeah, I'm always late. Everyone just knows it takes me forever to get ready. It's just, and
Not good. Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy that I don't think enough people know about this or are talking about it, which is interesting.
Did you went to a place, like a sleep study place, or did you
I
like a
went-
take home one?
Oh, I did a take home. I don't think the sleep study place is kind of like outdated now. I don't think you
They
necessarily
still
need
do
to do that. But
They
yeah, I
do
know they
them.
still do it because
Yeah.
my
I think
friend
more
did.
insurance companies take that.
I think that used to be the only way to do it. Now
Yeah.
they've adapted it. But yeah, I was honestly, I remember this was like the beginning of my like mental health like journey as things were just getting really out of hand mentally, physically, spiritually. And then I went to a therapist or like the initial therapist that you talk to see like if you get a psychiatrist or a therapist. And she suggested getting a sleep apnea test. And then we also talked about other things that I'm still dealing with. But so I kind of went in thinking like, oh, something's wrong with me. I just don't know what it is, And then I just get this like bag of like, welcome to your 30s.
Yeah.
Or mid 30s. But yeah, eating right, sleeping right is like the foundation. So I'm allergic to wheat, so I need to stay away from, beer and bread and that kind of stuff. But that's wheat's everywhere.
It's crazy. So yeah,
That's why I started working out more and trying to take that more seriously.
It's awesome, man.
I want to live forever.
What's your?
And I want to be able to walk upstairs.
This is gonna get like weirdly like it's not gonna be dark, but it's gonna be interesting because I actually asked this to my coworkers at work.
Is that why you really got fired? They're like,
yeah, I got fired. No,
he's trying to show us his feet. What's up
we
with that?
We were talking about something, and I asked like the whole creative room, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 or 8 people in one room, and I was like, hey, like. At what point, like what age for you are you like, I'm done, fucking pull it, I'm done, I want to die, I'm ready.
If you could
like
end your life, would you kind of thing?
Are you like content with 70 or do you want to be like a 90-year-old pushing 100? Like, like at what point? It just
depends on how you feel.
I know, but like it goes off of like, I think it's unfair to maybe ask you right now because you're sick. You're gonna be like 50. But like I think I was asking like how do you right now, how do you feel? And if you like how old do you think you could last?
Live to at least like 101 or longer, but I don't want to just be like shitting myself. I don't want to be a vegetable.
See, that's the thing. Like as long as I can like
that's why I'm working out now. Like full body, not just upper body. You got to get those legs.
Man, I already have long term. Not so good memory. It's decent. It's very selective.
That could be the sleep apnea too.
It could be. So there you go.
Depression,
I'm 30.
Anxiety,
I have sleep apnea. My vision is shit.
Oh, my vision's all over the board now.
I love to drink beer.
You probably okay. I need to stop that one day. Sorry. And water.
I toured for over 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
setting
doing it.
myself up for success.
Did you get the abs? Did you win the ab contest, by the
No,
way? You're
hell
looking
no,
good,
dude.
dude. How do
Dude,
you
that
get your
starting that
body to
thing,
look like that so quick? Like it just you
I
go in
got
hard.
good gains for sure.
I know you got
But
gains. I like slim out and then I get muscle, but I don't look like
you'll get there. I'm
I
still
think
working
so.
on it. I've
I've
been
only been
terrible
working
the
out for
last
like a
couple.
year, and it did change my life.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna start running a little more and then doing some more like stuff on my own though.
I hate running.
Running or jump roping if you don't
I
like
hate
running.
both equally.
Yeah, I mean, no one really likes this shit. It's more of like the feeling and the results, right?
Well, I think I would probably prefer running. Shit, I don't know. Because jump rope, I mean, I know how to jump rope. I'm not an
It's
idiot.
harder
Like
than
I'm
it
not
looks.
jumping like flat footed, but like, I when I run, like I get like I don't self-proclaimed shin splints. Sorry, self-diagnosed shin
What?
splints.
Shins? Oh yeah, those suck.
So like, and then you want to jump? I don't know. I like doing like I'll set the one, hate the Stairmaster, but what I like doing is I will set the treadmill to like a 10, 11, or 12 incline.
Oh yeah, in the gym I do the bike,
That's
like for
good. No
cardio.
impact. Low, like, yeah.
But I'm fighting with my gym right now. Can we talk about this and then we'll
What?
play the song and then I got a jet.
Okay. Yeah. What do we, yeah. I don't know. I'm just
So
saying I
a
like walking on
certain
an incline.
gym,
Oh.
they may be open the whole day. They may not.
What?
I don't want to say the name. I don't want to say the
Is
name,
it
but they
Planet
might be
Fitness?
open the whole day or they might not.
24-hour fitness?
I said I didn't want to say the name, but you did.
Fuck you, 24-hour fitness.
I signed up for.
Just kidding. You're not Planet Fitness, so you're okay.
That's true. I signed up for like 13 training sessions with my boy Lewis.
Okay.
And then like COVID broke out. He left, and then they wanted me to do it during COVID, like over Zoom or whatever.
Pass.
But I didn't feel comfortable going in. Like my anxiety was like through the roof.
Yeah.
So I was like working out, outside the gym. I was going through therapy. Like no, it was in the hole. Now I'm kind of out of the hole. But the managers keep going back and forth. And then like random trainers were hitting me up saying like, oh, we extended them. And I was like, okay, like, can I give them to my girlfriend instead of me? Like, I don't feel comfortable working out in a gym right now because it's like COVID and all that. And then now I'm talking to like the manager's manager, and they're saying that they can't transfer them. They're expired, and like now they're just trying to keep my money.
That's bullshit. They can do whatever they want.
I even had my doctor like send a note, and they're like, no dice. So I sent another note like, oh, actually I'm feeling better. I can come into the gym. And so I would like to train, but it's like $1,200 worth of training sessions.
Jeez,
just sitting there in the balance. But it's weird because they're bankruptcy, and so they have these weird rules, but they say they're about health and fitness, but they're like trying to like deny me from working out.
Money.
I know, it's sad.
They're
so hopefully
money.
by me putting that out in the world, it'll
give him his money back.
Maybe one of your listeners does content work for 24 and they can help a brother out.
24-hour fitness. Don't become Planet Fitness. Okay. Give him his
What's
money
crazy
back.
is the 24-hour fitness is like literally like 2 blocks away from my house. It was like so perfect.
Oh.
And now I kind of miss going in there and working out, and that I didn't want to work out. One, I didn't want to work out with some strangers, like some random trainer.
Yeah.
And then, I paid for 12, I paid for like sessions in the flesh. Like, let's do it. So you have any advice on that or what?
On what? On which part? Getting your money back?
How do I get my money back?
You can strong arm them. I don't know. Like
I'm trying to be really nice, and I'm having my doctor literally write a note like, Robert Bancroft is done very well in therapy and working out is good for him. Please help.
I don't know, dude. I would probably try and have you tried going in and talking to people? Oh, well, no, because they're not going to have anyone on the higher up there.
Yeah, so we just email, we go back and forth. I have a feeling if I go talk to them, it might be a little different, but it's the letter and the email, and then they just they send it to corporate.
And then
I don't even think they were sending some of the stuff to corporate. They're just like, oh no, they said no. And I was like, yeah, but things are changing. Like I feel better now.
Yeah. I don't know.
So that's why I've been doing jump roping and running.
Yeah. I have
not Stairmasters.
I have no legal advice. No advice that would be legal.
Okay.
Yeah. Some real type movie shit. So so you got to get out of here. Let's jam this song.
Yeah, I think my boy Kevin Burley is parked outside of my house. We're
Yeah.
gonna do some photo
We'll do
shoots,
this
and he's
quick.
gonna come film me working out.
Let's do this quick.
It's all about the B-roll, baby.
Introduce this shit.
All right, this is Robby Bancroft from Obsolete Man. We got a EP release show in where is the X Bar? What city is
Cupertino?
that? Cupertino?
Maybe
yeah, right
Sunnyvale?
by Danny Todd's house.
I don't fucking know.
So why not announce the EP release in the show with Spike Cult Motherfucker? This is The Last Messiah by Obsolete Man. First single off of Glory Be to the Motherfucking Bomb.
Hope this is it.
One of
This
the
it?
countless
This
billions
is it,
of
baby.
galaxies in the universe lies a medium-sized star, and one of its satellites, a green and insignificant planet,
It's hard.
is now dead.
This is sick.
It'll be better.
Makes you want to punch a baby. Just don't punch babies, bro.
Nah, no punching babies.
Punch,
Or kissing babies. Maybe making babies. Who
An
knows?
adult baby. Legally. Allegedly. That's tight.
Gotta slap the bass a little, you know?
Stop at the base. This is sick.
Did you
Damn.
pick up any of the lyrics off of that?
No.
We should do that one time. I was like, what did I say?
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to do it. Well, definitely. Well, of course, there's going to be another episode with you on it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it, even though you're feeling like absolute ass. Thanks for sending me that song. That's a banger. I'm super stoked. I'm going to have to listen to it more. I'm going to dissect it.
Yeah, and try to come up with what you think I'm saying, and then we'll just change the lyrics to that.
Pass.
No, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. You gave me a little bit of energy that I needed to go out into the rest of my day.
Hell yeah.
I like that we didn't talk about like Will Smith, Chris Rock, or like all the other stuff happening in
Like
the world.
real stuff.
Yeah, we skipped over like our Demi Lovato updates.
Well, there's always next time.
But trauma is trauma. So work on your own and stop judging people.
Well said. All right, man. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Peace.
It would be weird if you just turned it off right now.
What?
It was really funny if you just literally like ended it. I was like, oh, okay, Danny. See you around.
The Daily Topcast. The Daily Topcast.